I'm back. I'm in a dark forest. I've hiked approximately 2 more miles since my last recording. I've actually found a decent trail to take out of here. The problem is, it's so heavily wooded. A bear could snatch me up, a mountain lion at any time. I got trees and rocks. I got a flashlight, but you know what? It is so dark out here. I don't put a lot of faith in people. You know, I try to put a lot of faith in myself, because it's myself that has to get out of here. There's not going to be anybody else that's going to help me. I have not heard Rascal barking. He's gone. He may have been trampled by them cattle. And if that's the case, he's not going to live. And so as you can see, I'm devastated. The air is thin, you know, when you're at elevations of 9,000, 10,000 feet. But all I can do is keep hiking, try to make my way to Highland Lakes. Now I got splits in the trail 3 ways. Don't know which way to go. You know, I found some tracks up here. We know Sasquatch roams this place. And, you know, it's very obvious that those tracks had to be made by something. Fact is that my dog, if he sees one of those Sasquatches, that Sasquatch is going to attack him. And so there's a lot of worries going through my head right now, because I just want him to be safe, you know. And unfortunately, you know, it was just a bad situation and bad time in meeting up with the cows, you know. And there isn't much you can do. Just be hopeful that he shows on up. I just heard something in the distance. It sounded like a scream. It's not good. I'm not alone out here. And I need to get back right now to camp. That's my main priority. Then I can get a hold of the rangers and let them know that my dog is loose over by Spicer Meadows somewhere. Problem is I got no signal to even make such a call. And this is the last night of our expedition, and it's been great all the way up until this point. I think I'm being fouled by something. Yeah. You're not supposed to be out here in the woods at night, although there is primitive camping. This is not the place to be by yourself. And you know, it's very peaceful and pretty, but I heard something miles away. It didn't sound right. I've lost the trail. Don't know where it is. Man, I don't want to get lost out here. It's not the place to get lost, that's for sure. No trail. It's gone. It's fucking vanished. I am in the middle of the wilderness. Oh. closing, I'd like to say it has been a very good paranormal investigation up here. A good exploration, a good adventure. I don't want my diary and log to be all negative. I mean, I've hiked for over 20 miles in this area. You know, I've achieved a lot when you really think about it. And when you sit there and you can hike for 20 miles and find Bigfoot evidence and climb peaks and take photos for your friends, you know, it's really, and honestly is a big achievement. But at the same time, you know, there's always a sacrifice. The night vision camera breaks, the other camera breaks, you have a permanent injury, you're lose your dog, you know. I'm in an area with a bunch of rock formations in the woods. I didn't take this trail last time. This trail is different, so I'm seeing a lot of different things that I didn't see coming out to Spicer Reservoir. But, you know, you still got to be careful. An animal at any time could snatch me up. And, unfortunately, it's a chance you got to take when you're paranormal investigating. As I continue to hike on, there are rock formations bigger than SUVs. But at the times, the trail just is so hard to see, you know. You don't even know if you're going the right way. But the woods are dark, and there are critters out. Maybe even Bigfoot. I'm just gonna, I gotta make it back to camp. That's my first priority right now. I can see the shadows of mountains above the trees, so one of those mountains is so large. I climbed it today, and it just towers over everything in this region. I also got to see a rare fox, and I seen today a bird. I'm telling you, man, it had like a 7-8 foot wingspan. Maybe it was a California condor. I don't know, man. But nonetheless, it was large. And although not cryptid, you know, it is something that you don't see every day. Being a paranormal investigator takes a lot of patience, but it takes a lot of passion, and it takes a lot of bravery. You know, I mean, I am surrounded by trees with moss and vines and high rock formations and mountains, and you know, it's pretty obvious that I am deep in the wilderness, and there isn't anything you can do about it. You just got to push on and push on. And it's a shame Rascal is gone. I hope he's not gone forever. He might end up at a shelter. Maybe someone will return him. I don't know how legible his dog tags are with the phone number, but I talked to a ranger. She was out hiking by herself here too. It's a very rewarding job. I've always wanted myself to be a ranger, because it is nice to preserve the land and hike around and, you know, and make sure people are not poaching or cutting down the trees, things like that. And unfortunately, you know, she couldn't even grab Rascal, so, you know, it's an unfortunate situation. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take a break right here. And you probably won't see any more videos or hear from me again on the Highland Lakes area. But at least you know the situation and the truth. This is Lord Rick.